number one in my heart already, buddy. Hopefully number one in the world. But let's go. And not in the live stream now, but give me a couple seconds. And there we go. Bye bye.
What is up, peoples? Just getting this thing all, figured out and fun stuff. You know how that goes. Gotta make sure I'm watching my own stream. Let's see. Ding, 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 on. Kill the volume. Like my own stream. Yeah, there we go. Gotta get one of those in on there. Alright, so this thing is up and running. And who knows? Got the gas. Alright. Guess it's time to clear off some stuff. Close these down, get this thing charging up. Don't want to be uncharged when the time comes to put those things into play. Alright, so let's see here. What do I need to upgrade? Things smite at level 6, gas at level 3. Let's go ahead and do the gas. Alright, so that is up. We are still on the what? Don't hack. Oh, man, I can't afford no hacks. Great to see you. Hey, we need to do a how to kill a Leo Neo, man. We got to figure out what weapons, because apparently I was told the Webbers just ain't got the gump. They ain't got the goodness to take down a Leo Neo. So, gotta figure out what can work to successfully knock those things out. Let me get that chat bubble going for you, too. That way I can... Man, it's such a wonderful thing to see, dude. So wonderful. I invited Beefy, but, don't know if he'll... Hey, what's up, Abandon? Welcome to the shenanigans. Alright, so I am doing the destroy using Yandi. It's not giving me a prize, but it is going to allow me to be available for tomorrow's, which is deal damage using Icarus. So, the easiest way to go and put this into play, now granted I ain't got the best setups and half of them don't have modules, but hey, you gotta use what you got, I suppose. And it's gonna be a little bit before I can afford modules. Not quite ready to upgrade one. I think it's 27,500 or 2750 for modules required. Let's take a look at this guy. He's got 26 out of 65. And I'm not sure if Fast TDM is going to give me any pilot hookup. So, nice. Oh wait, let me pause that out for a second. Take a look at him. I don't think I have oh, I can buy it for 10,000 when I have 10,000. So, let me give it on one that actually looks pretty cool. Let's see. He's always pretty cool looking to watch. And I will go and grab my coffee real quick, because can't have war robots without some coffee. Well, what kind of fun you getting there, Mr. Abandon? Hi, Shahid. How you doing, my brother? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Man. Starting to love these early streams. Getting love shown early. Loving it. Loving it. Let's see. Grab the sugar. Spill it all over the counter. Yeah, that's how to do it. And once I have my coffee in order, I'll be able to get this thing figured out. But gotta throw the coffee in your face. So, Bandit, what kind of phone you get, man? I'm curious. I just got the S25 6. I don't know. It's some Galaxy, and I heard it's like super expensive. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I was actually very, very impressed that I got it myself. I had just downloaded Twitch to become a part of that. Oh, see, I was thinking I wanted one of those big Z Folds or whatnot because I wanted to be able to have like the big screen, but I wasn't sure if War Robots could play with it. That's the downside of all the new tech. I figured it would be really cool to have it on like a tablet or the mobile version. Alright, let's see. Gotta get back to hangar 1. I don't think you can switch hangars in the skirmish mode. Well, these guys are out playing. That's good to see. Alright, so I've got 230, and on my pilot I've got level 6 with 26 out of 65. Let's see if that's gonna get me any pilot stuff. Nice. Well, I couldn't really afford the new hotness like that. And keep all your old phones too. I don't know if they're gonna let you keep your Z Fold that you broke, but if you could possibly use it on the Wi-Fi, you might be able to watch videos with it. And sometimes I'll do that. Even when I'm on live stream, I'll flip over to my backup phone, watch a few videos, and then refresh the game. But be careful collecting items when you're doing that, because it will log you out instantly. Oh no. Got a kill. Alright, beautiful. I don't want to go after you. You're just too much for me, buddy. I'm sorry. They are good for the giveaways. What do you mean they're good for the giveaways? What, the extra phones? Well, this one turned out well because I was able to pop over to Twitch and support him over there as well. And I was telling him, if you've got the whole Twitch thing going on and you're trying to get the subs there, it's not very good. It doesn't have modules. It's not even MK2. Come on, man! I just want to kill you. Yep, there you go. See, I'm working on the kills for this faction of robots. Yeah, dude, you have a metabot. I've got not. Alright, so gotta avoid that guy. Or kill him. Yeah. You're awesome. At least your name is true. You are a punk. A dead punk. Well, it also helps him too, because by being on Twitch, it gave him the opportunity to give out double items. So by supporting him, you're actually increasing your chances. So with him having both a Twitch and a YouTube, he's getting prizes for both. Oh, they got me. It's very hard to take out the newer stuff with older stuff. And what I was trying to tell him is try to segregate the giveaways. So have 50% on, that way he can grow his Twitch channel. But having more options is always a good thing. Oh, you punk. Alright, here I come. Here I come. I'll have to read that in a second. But if it gets developed, the game politics, people are starting to complain. Why would you try to win over 2 platforms? Well, what it is he's getting so many prizes for one platform and another platform, but he's also keeping it fair with having it set up. Oh, it's me against the world here. That's what it is. Alright, yeah, I would download it, but if it gets developed, the giveaway politics start, some people are going to complain. Why are you trying to win over 2 platforms? Well, basically what it's set up to do is he's supposed to have so many to give away on one platform, so many to give away on the other platform. Now, he does have the right to give them away as any which way he chooses. Hey, what's up again, Mr. Griefer? I have to double back to read. I'm the very same bandit. Unless it gets tempered glass cover, leave it. It doesn't leave the box. Dang. Right, and that's where I'm with your phone. This is what I'm referring to. I'm never gonna take it. I've got the same issue. I don't have insurance on my phone. Oh, I hit the 300. Sweet. That's awesome. That is completely awesome. Y'all are gonna have to decide what I have to do for the 300. Y'all got to come up with something good. Oh, it's 301. All right. Sweet. Let them roll in. Let them roll in. I love that. As soon as we get to 500, I can enter into the Creator Club. And that may take a little bit to get confirmed and all that fun stuff. But we should be able to start rolling out giveaways and stuff like that to help get y'all's accounts up, and maybe I won't have to play with such rinky-dink robots. Who knows? This is Sparta. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right. Let's see. Where am I at on my kill count? I need a lot. So, and I am using Yandi bots. That's why you're seeing me in fakies and stuff like that. Each one of these is a Yandi. Alright, so I can't pick my guy with that there. Alright. 60, yeah, and that's how you gotta think of it, you know. We're a lot closer today than we were yesterday. You know, I went through a major hiatus, so now YouTube's mad at me, so they may not be, well, Lynx, that may be a possibility. Lynx is Yandi? I got them all organized. Lynx. Yeah, use a Yandi. That would be better there, huh? Alright, so let's go ahead and take the Hellburner out. I don't have beholders there. Yes, sir. That's a whole real gimmick right there. So let's go ahead and take out the Hellburner. Drop in a Lynx because he's got a little bit higher level. We can go. Ooh, Kieran Lynx. That should be kind of dangerous. What's my other Kieran on? Oh, it's on my Shenlu. It can hang out there. That Shenlu's a killer. Let's see. Shenlu's a full Kieran Magwan, so that's a good deal. On this, I'm thinking maybe the Showdown drone. Let's see. When extra damage when stealth drops. On mild damage. Extra speed when I'm in stealth. And I didn't throw in for the weapon protection. But I'm really stingy when it comes to like tokens and stuff. Because I'm poor and getting all these things is kind of hard. But it didn't apply my drone. Hey! How you doing, Hui? Welcome, my friend. Kestrel's awesome. Kestrel would give me healing during the when I return out of phase or a stealth. Alright, additional damage, close range until speed and stealth. So let's double check. Stealth drop, I get 14% when I lose my stealth. That does seem to be a better combination. So yeah, let's try with the healing and all. All right, so let's do the Kestrel. That seems like a smarter move. I like that idea. Awesome, man. Welcome to the fun house, man. We get absolutely nutty here. And if Duck On or anybody else pops on, I know it's getting about time for Duck On. Please let us know, and we can all migrate over there to, give him a hard time. You got to give Duck On a hard time every chance you get. I do need to work on his pilot a little bit more. Yes, sir. The death mark, it stacks 3 different times. It was 45, so they adjusted it down. Now it's three limits, so that's 45 minus 9, which is 34. So it'll give me 34% extra damage. Yeah, he came on early yesterday. He was on about 12:30, which throws me off. I have definitely suggested that he comes here and drops a link in here, and then we can all migrate over. If not, I've got to have a third phone going, because I've got one to watch chat, and then I'll pop one open to see if anybody's on and live. And I do that every occasionally. You got Mech Animal on. I don't know who that is, but best free to play. He's got some things in here. Let me.
And honestly, I didn't do that in that occasion. I just went
it's
straight in
just a regular stream
for the kill, and I paid the.
So I'll go back to him. I'll leave a like on his stream. And just made a comment in their stream. So, alright, back to us. 10K Avalon's for set. Yeah, Avalon's a good mothership. Nutty. Oh, hey, what's up, Beefy? Beefy, here. Let me get you so nobody blesses you. You are now a moderator. That way you don't have to worry about getting timed out or anything. We got a lot of moderators in here. So, it can get kind of shenanigans, especially if you get Ryan. Ryan gets a little extra spicy with it. But thank you for coming, Beefy. I did shout your channel before I went off last time. Right now we're just waiting on Duck to show up. When Duck gets on, I'll probably hop on over to his. Currently what I'm working on is this one right here, the Destroy using Yandi. That's why I've got the silly Yandi hanger. Well, at least now they're all MK2 or higher. But you do, thank you so much for the opportunity and chance to win. I was even telling these guys why you have it set up and whatnot to do the Twitch. And I'm like, hey, you know, with him having the Twitch on there and supporting him in that way, that gave y'all the opportunity to win twice as much. Yandi is Chinese. There's nothing wrong with Chinese. Probably came out during one of the events. They do a Chinese New Year event every now and again. I like Yandi sometimes. They're not my favorite of bots. Let's see. Fight me, noobs. Alright, yeah. I can see... You... Oh no! Oh no! Alright. That's not good. I gotta heal up. I'm going for it. Oh, he's got the... Alright, he can see me in stealth. Alright, so let's go for this guy all by himself. Let's see what he's doing. Yeah, they got some good bots. Don't deny that. You know, I've been rocking the Indra for the longest. Ooh, he got way up there. This guy's dangerous. I might only get assist with him around. I don't have modules on it currently, correct. I need to get reloaded. Well, he did. He made it a Twitch only giveaway. I ended up winning on that one, but I had downloaded Twitch just before. But that's what I was saying to Beefy. If he makes it where he partitions it and gives it like let's say the first 3 winners are Twitch only, that would drive him some extra support over to his Twitch side. Man, I'm gonna run all the way over and get teleported right back. Oh, maybe it's for the best. Yeah, that guy completely wiped that whole team. I don't think that's the same RH. But yeah, he had the raffle going on both sections. He did it as fair as possible. But you got to understand, there's so many more YouTubers than we're on Twitch. But yeah, what I would do is I would say the first 3 on Twitch. And that way, you can get your sub count up on Twitch a little quicker. And post the links on how to... I don't know if you can post a link for your Twitch channel on YouTube. But set me up as a mod next time we're on, and I'll do what I can for you. Yeah, shoot at me. Shoot at me. Now I'm gonna run hide. Oh, I missed it. I was trying to pull the slick. He's gonna get me. I think try doing 6 weapons instead of 7. Well, right. Well, what he's doing, I think he's doing it set up pretty well. Because he's got the 7 from the video, and then he gave 7 during the live stream today. And he made some of those Twitch only. So that's 7 each platform. See? That's sweet. And yeah, so, and by him having both accounts, you know, and that's going to shoot him up so he has better items to give away, and more often able to do the giveaways. I only got 2 kills in that. This is going to be a long battle. Ravage Hunters. I'm not sure if that's the same RH. I think the other RH is owned by I Dies a Lot. So yeah, he's doing it as solid and as fair as possible. I think the best way is even splitting it out, because and go with where your viewers are. The 7 from the giveaway video are guaranteed going to be on YouTube. So that's 100% YouTube for the 7 on that video. Now, on the live stream video, you need to keep both parties interested as well. But I think what might work best is if he rotates it and does, okay, the first is on YouTube and then the second is on Twitch, and then rotate it. And that way, it should migrate people to both platforms. But as my dad says, there is 100 ways to skin a cat, and none of them are cat approved. Because I've gone over this. One of the frustrating factors I found with the different giveaways are like the point system. Last time Freddie did a point system, you had to be in for 6 different streams, but you had to be active in chat for a total of 9 hours, if not more. And I'm like, dude, for a $20 prize, asking somebody to be active in your chat for 9 hours is a little bit ridiculous. Alright, we got the hackers in here. Alright, what can I do? What can I do? I don't know if I'll be able to do too much in this. I need to go after that guy way over there. Yeah, I'm not a super huge fan. I believe Hamid does it a little bit more fairly. Where out of his 7 giveaways, 4 of them are with the video, and then 3 of them are through the chat, the chat point system. But with the point system, I'm like, okay, well, when you get to a certain, you got some people that are just gonna sit and own it, and be able to just sitting there the whole time. I do not like the point system. I wanted to show Freddie how flawed the point system was. I was going to put in 4 different accounts and get them all to the highest point level, knowing that I could only win for 1, but I've got 4 different baby accounts, so I have multiple pilot IDs I can enter in. Gonna make me kill you with my targeting? Alright, I got you now, buddy. Wow, that takes so long to drop in. Man, I'm gonna have to work so hard to get this dang freaking pilot. Did y'all see that? If you're not buying it, you're not getting it for sure. Because you gotta win 1,000. Right, but you can't win, but I'm just saying the amount of dedication. And what happens is it still ends up being the same people winning over and over and over. So what's going to happen is people are going to stop wanting to even come to his streams because they know the chances to enter or to win are so minimal because of the competition. So it's like, wait a second, like on the last one I missed the first day, and people have lives, people have to go and do things in real life. I missed the first day, so for the next 2 weeks all my coming to his streams and stuff was kind of pointless because he split it up and said, oh no, this giveaway I didn't get anything. So, and not only that, they're entering in blind. He'll start the giveaway points not even knowing what the giveaway is going to be. So yeah, it's going to be a good item, but every item in the game is good. And it's just completely like, wait a second, you got people having to dedicate a lot of time and a lot of effort into something that they don't even know if they want or need. Right, well, as I said, I've won off Freddy's as well. I was going to do the evil thing and just to show him how flawed his system was, I was going to bring in 4 different YouTube accounts and get the top 4 places, just so I'd be able to show him, hey look, you've got a flawed system. And I just got to be smart about, okay, I use this player ID for this account, this player ID for this account, this player ID for this account, and which isn't very hard because I've got 4 accounts. So I'm going to leave that battle because I'm not worried about the wins. But Pixonic makes things impossible too. Pixonic 100% makes things impossible. Like right now, they just introduced this leaderboard here. Now I've got 60 points, and that's what, 4 wins? Something like that, because, yeah, I don't know how I get 60 out of 15. Because 3 is 45, I guess 4 is 60. That would work. But in order to win this one, without buying a Leo or a Nuo datapad, you've got to win battles at 15 a pop. At 15 a pop, in 2 days, 17 hours. So that's 48 plus 17. All right, let's do the math here real quick. So, calculator, where am I hiding you? All right, so clear this. 48 hours is 2 days, plus the 17 for the remainder. All right, so that's 65 hours. All right, you need 1,333 victories. All right, divided by 15 points per. So, no, wait. Clear. All right, so it's 20,000 at 15 points per victory. That's 1,333. So 1,333 victories. How many hours was that? That was 48 plus 17. 75 hours? I need 17 victories, 18 victories an hour. Oh, 65. Okay. So I need 21 victories an hour, and I can't sleep for the next 3 days. I don't think that's very possible. It's just not set up. You know, even for the skin, the Pharaoh skin for the scorpion there, that's 5,000 victories, or 5,000 points. Okay? Divided by 15. You need 334 victories to get the skin. That doesn't do you anything. It doesn't do you anything. And I'm pretty sure, let's see. I've got a regular scorpion. Alright, I'm pretty sure that skin doesn't even come special edition. Alright, he's a gold one. Alright, here you go. So, we're talking about the Pharaoh skin. Standard, acoustic, and it's the Pharaoh. Oh, it'll get you this skin right here, as far as I can tell. And still, that's 333. That would be a little bit more appropriate, I think. But the thing is, with making a blacklist public, that could be considered shaming nowadays. So that could be a little bit off-putting. So let's see. 15. I want the skin because apparently I don't have it. 15 at 5,000. So I need 334 victories. I don't think I'm going to get 334 victories in the next 3 days. Right. Well, it's apparently the only way to get the um. All right. Let's see. Get Ultimate Havoc. All right. So the only way to get it, the Ultimate Scorpion, is to get the 3 Ultimate Havocs and get Ash. So you have to do both in order to get the Scorpion. Deal 5, and then if you have the Scorpion for the event, let's see, what one is that? Alright, hold on. That had the sword in it. Adamant. Alright, so you get Adamant if you complete it during... Wow, you don't even have to complete a tournament, and you can get the Adamant skin. Or thing. Alright, Beefy and Robert, so... I just gave up. Alright, hold on. I gotta double back and read what y'all were saying. Alright, where are we at? Oh, no. Wrong thing. The other guy's chat. Alright, let's see here. Same goes with the blacklist. Just Sam talks about why not make the blacklist public? Well, just Sam doesn't even have access to that blacklist. That's a Freddy only thing. But BP, as you saw on that pilot, you have to have the pilot to get the other thing. The best thing I would do, Hue, is ask if you are on the blacklist. That's the only thing I can think which would possibly work. I can possibly ask Sam for you. I've got a good connection with Sam. Yeah, often when I see a 20K, I'm like, okay, this one's not for me because I'm not a spender. I don't have any coin to spend. Some of the leaderboards are plausible, but it is a super hard grind. Well, it's always been pay to win. It always has been. The only way to get access to it is, what I would do is, personally, I would go on to Freddy's Discord and ask him with a ping if you are on the blacklist. But getting on the blacklist also requires a little bit of extra effort. So getting on there, you've done something pretty wrong, which would be entering your name with multiple accounts. So I can understand why the blacklist is in place. Yeah, it is a permanent thing. But it's also plausible to get other people on the blacklist when they did nothing wrong. Like, and with the way he does his giveaways and things, it is very plausible to see how people could be e-bill and enter in other people's IDs on, not really to get them to win, but to get them onto a blacklist. So I was toying with that idea as well, and I've tried to explain that to Sam, that could be a fatal flaw, because let's say I put just Sam's ID in there to get him put on the blacklist, not necessarily to help him win the prize, but to make sure that he's no longer in contention for the prizes. So now I have one less person to have to fight through when the giveaways come. And it could be done for multiple people, and I tried to point out that as a flaw. Right, but why did Lonely Reaper get permanently blacklisted? Well, the reason the blacklist is available or being put to use, now there's multiple lists he's checking. He's checking to see if they had won in the last few giveaways. And they're also checking to see that they aren't on the, right, but look at that. If they're, I could go in there with 15 YouTube accounts. Let's say I have no life and way too many cell phones or whatever. So I've got 15 cell phones, all with different accounts. Now, I enter in the giveaway each time, but I only put the prize on my main account. Now, I basically guaranteed I have a 15 additional or 14 additional entries than you do. And that makes it a little bit off. If you have 200 people entering in the giveaway and 5% of those people are one person, you know, that's where it's what they're trying to do is game the system. And I completely agree. If anybody's trying to game the system, go ahead. I'm listening, man, and I'm keeping the conversation open. But I'm trying to show you both sides of it. But I'm a huge devil's advocate type person. You know, I'm forever looking up. Oh wait, you got to look out for the creator in this light. Oh, you got to look out for the viewer in this light. So I try to take a neutral, not a neutral stance, but more of a stance of fairness. I am taking a judgmental stance, but my judgmental is so everybody has an equal shot. I have no blacklist for my giveaways, yet I do read comments on each giveaway video. Some people are rude, then I just ban them. But now with those streams only giveaway, I gotta make a list. Beefy, do you have a giveaway winners list? Because if you have a giveaways winners list, the way I would do it is like rotating, where I'm always adding the newest winners to the bottom of the list, but the oldest winners from the 6 previous or whatever your cooldown is would get removed. But that way you don't have to have see, that's smart, but if you're going, well, I don't know how you get to sort through your list. If you can just go through and say, look up this particular name, that would make it pretty easy. I was afraid that you would be seeing like everybody and have to manually go through it, which would be kind of ouch. And guys, y'all got to give the creators props. These giveaways are not easy to hold. It is a lot of extra work that they have to do, that they're taking time out of their lives to do. So you gotta respect the creators for that, because even what you see online is only part of it. He still has to go and make contact with Pixonic, giving them the list, keep in touch with Pixonic so he knows what he can give away, and it is a lot of extra effort. Now you're multiplying it by 2 because he's doing it on 2 different platforms. Oh, it is not a cakewalk. No, well, Huawei, that goes down to your blacklist and not knowing if you're on it. With him letting people know the cooldown, they know if they've won recently, they're not in contention. Like when he told me I won a screamer, was it a screamer? I was like, okay, that was the heavy weapon from the previous event. So I was thinking that might have me on the cooldown, and that can kind of suck, you know, when I didn't know I was on the cooldown. But you know, I would have still came. I may not have participated. Like at the end when they were doing the raffles, I stopped saying raffle because I'm not trying to put my name in there a second time. I've already won it. So why would I try to win 2? First, I don't think he can give me 2. Unless we're doing codes, and then even the codes would lock him up where he could only give 1 via code. And as far as I know, that he's not doing a code, he's sending the list to Pixonic, who they have to enter it in manually. Okay. And Freddy has the same thing. He's got a so many giveaway cooldown, but Freddy's got 2 different contests going on, so he's got 2 different cooldowns for that. Yeah, okay. Well, October, you know. And when they typed in the hours and stuff, I saw I was number 3. I was like, wow. I'm starting to watch Beefy way too much. But Beefy's got some good content. He's got some good content. Now, Beefy, what I would possibly do is when they have the, well, you don't have to worry about cross-platform, but to keep the league level basic, where everybody's on the same page, the next live stream that you can get coordinated for doing a live stream, the next test server you can get coordinated with the live stream We've had some really cool test server hookups. Yeah, I like Wolfblood too. Wolfblood, you know, I honestly would put Beefy up a notch because he's out to support other people. You know, I've been on Wolfblood's Discord and he's like, hey, don't try to self promote. I'm like, okay, not a problem. I'm okay with that. But at least open up a channel where you can put a video for self promotion. You know, the world is never about ourselves. And then, like the Unity collaboration came through, it should have said, look, we're here to support each other. But that's why when Beefy went live, I shut down my stream. I'm like, hey guys, I'll see you all over at Beefy's. Oh, I hit my thing, didn't I? He must have got me before I did. And Beefy's just more of a supporter. He's talking to the people in chat a little bit more. He's posted links for other people that are on, and he'll suggest, hey, come check out so and so. They've been, you know, and when you're supporting your other comrades, you know, oh, Wolfblood's got to watch out. We think we found a hacker in his clan. All right, that guy's not taking damage. Come on, charge up. Yeah, you've got too many abilities, sir. You're cheating. You've got way too many abilities. Alright, so that guy's cheating. No, he's not bugged. That happened to me the other day. I was on live stream. I've got like multiple abilities. Duck was saying he was going to report me. I was like, come on, let me report me. I want to do it. Ooh, a region. That's a rare bird. What works on PvE? Natasha. I don't know. It died too quick. Well, when it happened to me, I might have had a hacker on my team. I noticed an EX member, but I didn't really see all of the people. So, wow, my video just disappeared. Oh, I bet that hacker reported me for hacking. That would have been amazing. But this guy right here was definitely reporting. Yeah, he's out of a Brazilian clan. And he was exploiting cheats. So even if you know you have it, don't use it. But look, he's the only person on his. I did very well during the 24 hour stream, but I did extremely well. I didn't sleep the entire event. I just missed the first stream. I think Tony kicked it off, and I missed that one all because I never know what day of the week it is. All right. At what point do you get what you put in? What? All right. What effort? Yeah. Well, I I think I may have even outdone you, sir. Um, and I do agree, and I think what it was coming down to is you should have been able to win once per different stream. So you could win once on this guy. I think the real issue came down to on like the first one person won in multiple categories, and that's where it becomes a hold up. Wait a second, let's give some other people a chance, because if only one person's winning, why would everybody come to attend? And some people were possibly hacking the system, where, like I was saying, with bringing multiple accounts in. If you bring multiple accounts in, you've increased your chances to win, but is that fair? And I don't believe it is fair. Yeah, but if you go to this person's stream and then go to that person's stream, I don't see a problem with you winning one item on each stream. Not at all. Where it becomes a problem is if you're winning multiple items. If you're winning one of this, one of this, one of this, one of this, that I can see, hey, you're on one stream. You should at least have a 2-hour cooldown. At least have a 2-hour cooldown. At least that's my opinion. But it comes down to what they have available for the prizes and how they're it is legit. Some people use multiple accounts and just Sam saw it too. Okay. Yeah, just Sam is kind of on point when it comes to stuff. He caught the other day on Freddy's. I think somebody was using multiple accounts. So what they'll do is they'll put in multiple YouTube accounts, but they're still using the same player ID. So what they're doing is they're farming extra entries, and by putting in the same player ID from separate accounts, that got him onto the blacklist. And honestly, I can completely agree with that. But if I go in there with 4 different accounts and use 4 different player IDs, right, well, he probably would have caught it when he compared it to the giveaway winners list. But Sam had caught it quicker. I'm sure Freddy has a giveaway winners list as well. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's why mods are there, is to look out for the streamers and such. Because I can't, if I'm playing the game, I can't always monitor chat. So if I'm busy in the game and I don't see somebody picking on somebody else or saying things that shouldn't be said in chat, it could be advertising. Let me double check real quick for other streams. I've had to tell people, hey, look, it's not really polite to be talking about somebody else's stream. Yeah, Hamid's on right now, so I'm missing my giveaway points.
Okay, so bro. Hello Ashish Rotary, welcome bro, welcome to stream. How are you? Thanks for joining in, Ashish bro. Hello Abandon, welcome bro, welcome to stream.
So yeah, we got Hamid's on right now. Yep, mods are normally trusted people that we've known for a while. Well, that's what he caught. And it would have been caught, as I said, when he compared the list on the giveaway notes. Oh, I can't tell how long it's been on. Yeah, it shows 15 watching. Yeah, I went to go see if Duck On might have gotten on already. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing Duck On yet. Alright, so I got timed out on Duckstream randomly. It can happen. I've timed people out. I've timed friends out. But I got timed out on Chona's stream yesterday. And that was because I was trying to help out with their giveaway. They were having a raffle type giveaway. And I was afraid people were getting timed out by having. Yeah, that's like that basically says, "Hey, time me out." And you got to be careful with that one. Sometimes you just got to take your licks, come in and just either not saying anything for a little bit or apologize for what was said. Is that guy again? Alright, let's keep an eye on him. Yep, he's spamming abilities. See, watch him. He's getting his abilities way too quick. Just gotta get away from him. Report him after the fact. Well, I was afraid that because the way Chonas went. Alright. Were you there for Beefy's giveaway today, Hue? Well, the giveaways are just icing on the cake. You know, that's what people gotta understand. You're really there just to support the creator and help them grow. The giveaways are nice, but they're not what it's about. You know, it's about supporting each other, getting to meet each other, because we'll end up running into each other on different streams and giveaways. So it's about hanging out with your friends, you see. You know, Alright, so did you see how beefy you had to enter his giveaway after each time he picked a winner? He would clear the list, and you'd have to basically enter in a second time to be a part of that giveaway. Chona had a similar thing, but she wasn't clearing the list. So entering once was enough. Now, the problem is there's so many different versions of things going on. Right, you're going to have that. You're going to have that. And that's kind of why I'm not stressing giveaways. Because you'll get a lot of empty subscribers. You know, people who are coming only for the giveaway. And if they're only coming for the giveaway, they're not really there to support the channel. They're not really going to be a benefit to your channel. You know, they're showing up for their wants and their needs. They're not going to be keeping active in chat. They're not going to be, you know, coming by to the 7 other streams you did that week. They just want to show up for the giveaway. And okay, good on them. Because as a creator, we need those as well. We need to be able to get 100 views in one stream, or get as many views as you can. You're dead, dude. But to time drop the streamers, as long as you're not doing it facetiously. If you're doing it, I time drop. I started off time dropping Adrian, and learning the art of time drop. If I get 1K D-gems, I would like to buy. Okay. I don't have D-gems to give away, sir. I'm poor. I can't invest in my own account. See, let's take a look at that. I think I have. Oh, the Rocket Monkey, and I've tried bringing up the flaws with Rocket Monkey as well. See, I've got 575 D-gems. I'm poor. Now on Rocket Monkey, the flaws I found on that is, what server are they going to be on? If they're only on Euro server, right, well, you should only get one, I wouldn't say entry. Right, but how, see, I'm in Florida. I'm not getting on Euro server unless I get somebody with a VPN. And I can't afford to go buy a VPN. And I don't know if I trust a free VPN. And I honestly think VPNs shouldn't be allowed in the game. Yeah, well, some of them, even in the black market, you can still win some good stuff. Here, let's move this out of the way and look at the super chest. That's back. Right, but we would have to duo up and go hunting these guys. I'm game for that. Alright, here's what we're looking at. A lot of things are still good in the black market. So just because it made it to the black market doesn't mean it's bad. You know? You've got these ones I'm highlighting are still really good. You know? You look at the robots. The Raptor, still top notch. Burglosaurus, It's good. Bedweir, it's good. Pathfinder, Eiffel, Shenlu. I would not do the Newton. I would say Rook's okay. I would not. This one had a little bit of a comeback with the shock train style weapons. This one's been great for a long time. This one's been great for a long time. Great, pretty good still. It's made a comeback on the. So there are freaking really good robots. I haven't seen many bad robots here, sir. I'm looking through. You know, here's where you start to get to your iffy ones. The Angler, the Mars, I would not bother with. I would not bother with the Mars. I do have an idea for a troll bot with the Mars, but it would be out of fun. What can be? What Titans? I have a good set of Titans. I've got Titans I can't even use. I've got the Devourer. I just got the pilot for that. Brand new pilot. I need to upgrade him. I'm waiting on the next promotion discount. Not that I have to, but you know, I've got to be real cautious when it comes to spending my memoriam. And this one, it's not 100%. I've got 2 of the Bajorns, but neither one of those have level or modules. Well, I thought the Newton was going to make a comeback. I had Newton back in the day. See, I've got mine up at 150. But I'm not going to put any modules into it. When these 2 guys, well, the Devourer and the Bajorn came to the field, I was thinking that the Newton would be a good thing. Because you could pick them up and blind them. Use the lantern weapons on it. And Bedweir can be very beneficial. I don't think I even have it. Yeah, I don't have a Bedweir. But it's strong for what it is. I could see the Devourer getting a nerf, but its ability alone is still quite rocking. And as I said, Hamid does have his stream up and going. In case y'all wanted to get out to that one, it's a points giveaway. I'm actually doing pretty well, but I'm not chasing the points, especially since I've won the item off of Beefy. So I'm not really gonna try to. I'm the type. Hey, I won one. Okay, let me just step aside and let other people have a chance. Yeah, well, Newton with the Devourer weapons. So you're talking about, let's see. You're talking about these, the equalizers and the arbiter. Yeah, I'm one shy from a full set. I could see that being a decent little thing. do bad things to them in the air. I get you. Oh, you're talking about going to Hamid's? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the point system myself. I think it's... I see the point. I see and understand it because it will give the view time, and it will cause people to have to be active. But you're going to end up going from what could be a large following of a lot of people having an equal chance. I've seen a couple different good builds for it. I'm having the same issue. I'm like, that's a medium to long range. I'm thinking that maybe this guy right here do a fire and fade. Because I don't see it working on him. Maybe on him. And I'm... Wait, a question. What's your question, Anti? Oh, what's up, Dougie? How you doing? Well, if you invite me and you're in Euro, we would be on your server. And I could invite you and bring you over to the American server. But it depends on who invites who. Like right here, if I go here, I hit create squad and I say, Dougie, where's Dougie? I'm gonna look for Dougie's wings. Oh, there he is. He's offline. So if I invite Dougie, and he's in Europe or Asia, by me inviting Dougie, I'm bringing him to the North American. 1 second, I'm putting my phone down so I can read it. Not a problem. Well, I've got my own Discord. Here, let me give you that link real quick. I gotta go find my Discord. Alright, my Discord's here. Invite. Copy link. There we go. There's my Discord. I'll pin it to the top. Alright. But yeah, dude, we can meet up for Rocket Monkey, dude, if you want to do that. There is going to be a time, and they are going to announce. And I saw there's not only Freddy's server that's talking about the Rocket Monkey, but Freddy's Clan server as well, if you're on that one. Not Aegis, Curie Armor Shield. Do you think Apo on a jump unit Curie? No. What it would do is it would be just like adding a gas unit to it. You would get for every completed jump. All right, with the Apo drone. Here's what you get. All right, let me get all the way to the drones. Alright, here's Apo. One of the newer, better drones in the game. Now, with the twin gun, that's a firing weapon. In air armor plate. Now that is, as they say, when your robot is flying. Okay? Apple provides additional extra durability while you're flying. These are good, dude. Dougie, these are freaking way good, dude. Way good. Now, we would have to, maybe Dougie could help us test it out. Hey, what's up, Rusty? How you doing, boss? Yeah. Drones are expensive. And now you also get cleanse. When your robot receives a defense points or damage buff, Apple also provides it with a cleanse stack. Okay. That's really the way to go and then try it on different builds, and if it's worthwhile, then you go and spam it out, or you'll end up like me with how many? I've got 3 Kestrels, and I think I have 1 equipped, so I have 4 Kestrels fully leveled. Now, the only drones you see here are my leveled ones. All my rinky-dink, like this level 1 armadillo. What I've done is I'll go down to my lower bots, and this is like my spare drone hangar. And I'll move those away so I don't accidentally. Tony Trona, I've been trying to just. I just got him in here on my stream. I don't know if he's active currently. I can talk to him a little bit. He's in lags. So everybody in lags, Ryan and Abandon, and there's quite a few guys in lags here. Let me pull that up real quick. Oh no, not trying to do that. With Beefy and lags, let's see. He says he's online right now. But I can reach out to him. You got Alien, ACM, D's Nuts, which is Ryan. Echo, he's in lags, of course. Abandon, I believe, is in lags. Mailman. Dougie. Hey, wait. What do you mean they deported you? Panic's in there. So we can reach out to Beefy. I just got onto his Twitch as well. Yeah, no doubt, dude. We can get who should I have him hit up? Tony? Beefy's also on WRO every now and again on Discord. I think he's on a Discord channel I'm on. Let me. Alright, hold on. I think that's it. Yeah. Comms General. I'm going to try to tag Beefy. All right. Here you go. Let's see. No, I want to go to my channel. All right. Rust, if you're here, this right here is Beefy's Discord. Oh, now I gotta read what's going on. Alright, deported. Dougie, you can... You would only get it when you're flying, Hui. So, and I don't know if they consider jumping flying. Well, Dougie, if you go and pull some "I'm American," you should respect that. That's a little bit facetious of you, sir. Yeah, the Pascal is made for the Curie, but it's not always the best drone for the Curie. Dougie, he's talking about using Apo on a Curie with the jump unit, and wondering if you get added armor boot, the third skill on the thing when you get airborne. But you do get the Aegis when you land. Okay, they do? So I guess when you're in the air, you get a little bit... No, well, on the drone it says while flying. I just went and looked at it. Alright. Now, this skill right here, the on landing, is when you land. Cleanse is when you have the defense stacks or what. In air, okay? In air says while flying. While flying. So it could be while it's in the air. And we've had that issue with Pixonic before, using yeah, bro, Sam is on it. He sent us the info, and dude is banned. Who's banned from your giveaways? Rusty, what's going on the oh. Yeah, if you're trying to finagle a giveaway, I say, yeah, you're earning yourself the blacklist, so. But there are other ways to do it. Like, Rust, I could come in with names that look the same And that's why it's real key that they have the comment tracker, so you can see who's actually entering the ID, because they had other people trying to do that as well. Claim for people who claim the winner's prize because they had a similar name. Yeah, well, it works on every flying robot, flying or jumping. Hey, what's up, Echo? Yeah. Well, like on Chona's stream yesterday, they had a guy named Victor win, and there was two people using the name of Victor. So both of them thought they had won, and I was like, well, with the chat thing she's using, if both of them put their IDs, only the right one would get the win. Somebody was using multiple accounts, but the same pilot ID on one of the giveaways, trying to secure a goal for their main account. So yeah, that got caught by Sam, and it would have been caught by Freddy as soon as he went to enter the player ID in through the winners list. But I've got multiple YouTube accounts, and I've also got multiple see, I've also got multiple gaming accounts. Each one of these is a different War Robots account. So if I go in and let's say I go into, where's YouTube? All right. I go into YouTube and I say, okay, switch my account to one of these. And each one is giving a separate Yahoo ID or in-game name. That's a way I could theoretically be posting multiples and still be legit. You know, I could go in there and use Robert Gerald in 4 different accounts and post 4 different well, that's something I was trying to explain to Sam. Is like if somebody wanted to be facetious and be evil and just say, hey, this person, we're just gonna pick something random. Let's say, here we go. Let's say I don't want Dougie to win. So when I see Dougie is entering into a contest, I could go in with one of my other accounts and enter his name too. And he could possibly get blacklisted, even though he wasn't trying to use, he wasn't trying to cheat the system. Somebody was cheating the system. You know, I thought about showing them. I like showing people the flaws in things. Like when Freddy has his giveaway points, I thought about bringing in multiple YouTube and actually it would take me, what would it be, 3 different days, and it would take, let's see, let's do the math on that, and I could guarantee the prize, fairly much guarantee the prize because I would have 4 different accounts in there under 4 different names, even though it looks like the same name, because my creativity is not there. So if you ever see me get timed out on like ducks for an absolutely absurd reason, I will come in and bring in my other accounts and say, what the fuck? And they can time me out a couple different times, but I can keep coming back. But I wanted to show Freddie the flaw in his system, where the point system favors the people who have too much time on their hands. I'm going out for a cigarette. Y'all are being quite active in chat, so I'm loving it. And this way I can... Hey, what's good, Jason? Welcome, dude. I didn't even see you come in there. Thank you. Oh, that's John. My bad, dude. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that may have been. Everybody likes that Iwapood name. And that's been a running joke within us moderators too, because we've known Harlock forever, dude. Harlock is ruined, and you know we've been all in the same, like Dougie knows about freaking Bennett. Echo knows about Bennett. Andy Griefer, I'm not sure if you know about Bennett. But we got to somehow figure out how to get Bennett back into the creative chair on War Robots. I think it's, you know, I think he kind of got done dirty. And I honestly believe people do deserve a second chance. You know? And, yeah. Even the people who get blacklisted, you know, I think they should have the opportunity for redemption. Oh, Bennett stopped streaming War Robots and War Robots Frontiers. They're not allowing him into the Creator Club for those, so he's like going to boycott them in his own way. And I'm like, nah, dude, we need to not boycott them. Boycotting doesn't work with Pixonic. They don't care. What you got to do is you got to trick them. Come in with a voice changer, make yourself sound like a frog or something, and trick your way. You know, you're going to have to start a brand new account. You're going to have to basically start a whole new YouTube. He does. I love Bennett, man. You know, you won't often see me in the PS5 streams because I'm a little jealous. Not jealous, but man, I wish I could be playing with y'all, but you know, I don't have that as an availability. Same thing when it goes to the War Robot Frontier. I've only got a laptop here, so I might be able to play it, but I would have to do a few more modifications to get there, and now I'm a couple months behind, so let's see. But yeah, Bennett rocks, dude. He's an amazing person. He shaved his eyebrows off for somebody. Oh man, if you're gonna shave your eyebrows off for a viewer, that's absolutely crazy. But I would love to see Bennett back in the creator program. You know, I really don't think he was out targeting who they claimed he was targeting, and you know, I don't see. He's got one freaking tablet. How is he going to time drop? He's not known for time dropping. I'm known for time dropping. I'll get in there and I'll time drop the hell out of somebody. I've been on freaking almost every freaking channel with it, whether they knew it or not. The only person I haven't been on is Manny Gaming, and that's because he's on the Euro server. I've even run across Aegir in the games. Hell, I've squatted with Aegir. I've squatted with freaking a lot of these great people. Right. Well, once you get yourself into the creator club, that's part of the things. If you're getting freebies from Pixonic, I don't believe you're allowed to. No, 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 and I'm not going to get into the drama on why he got knocked out of the creator club, but there was a whole bunch of drama, and that's why. But hell, Ruin is he's a time drop sensei. Well, Ruin would be a good one to have time drop you, man. He's got healers and stuff like that. Yeah, I've run across Adrian in quite a few games. I remember when he was testing out as when they were just finally getting to all five ultimates. I ended up into a battle against him where he had a full ultimate hanger. And that's not normally a good thing. And that was not a time drop thing. That was just happenstance. But I used to time drop with Adrian. I've been on Predator videos. I've been on so many videos. I would time drop with Dux, but Dux is over on Euro. Back to need to check. See if Dux is online yet. See subscriptions. No, it doesn't look like he's on yet. Yeah, resident. Yep. Dude, can you see? I'm not even playing games, man. We're just hanging out and chatting, man. This is when you know it's real. This is 100% knowing when it's real. Dude, and it's not about past. I haven't been playing any games. I'm freaking outside kicking a smoke. I can play some games. Y'all want some games? I'll get some games on. I can play out here. I was just trying to chat it up with y'all. You know, I always get made fun of because I don't know what the hell's going on in chat. So that, and when I start playing, I get all serious. I'm like, I'll put on like 3 pairs of glasses and like focus like 2 inches from the phone. Yeah, you pulled a Ryan, man. Ryan is well known for that. I've done it with Duck too. That's why some of my comments seem out of you know, I'll be making comments from stuff that happened like 20 minutes ago. Let's see. Okay. See, I just don't have any sound out here. I just shut off my Bluetooth sound, but it doesn't sound very good over the live stream. Not with the game the phone speakers. Hey buddy, how you doing? So I actually came out to have smoke and catch up with y'all's chattered. Cause you know we got some lovely people here, man. I love the group. Now, Rust, when I originally wanted the Unity thing going on, it was more about for the chatters, giving people places to go. Because streams would be all over the place and stepping on each other and like multiple streams on at the same time. And then you had like Freddy and Duck at the same time, and then Freddy's like saying, "No, if you want to win a prize, you have to be here." I'm like, dude, you are you're not thinking of the players. That's not cool. Ooh, it's a Vox guy. Rock the Tank. Look at that. I got Vox in the house. That's one of Adrian's freaking compadres right here. Gotta play it safe. He's out of my range right now. He's in my range. Can I get him? See, I don't think he's time dropping me. I'm pretty sure not. He killed me. It's kind of expected. I'm not in the right bot. Let's see. We're gonna go after this guy. I think he's hacking. Yeah, I love the community, dude. 100%. He may not be hacking. That guy over there. Man, the freaking the length of the freaking oh yeah. That Shenlu is freaking vicious. It's one of the best builds in the game. Alright, maybe I can get some kills with my Titan. He's going cloak. Yeah, I killed Rock the Tank. Alright. Sal. He's another well-known clan right there. They're out of Asia, but they were freaking awesome players. I think some of them started hacking. Not 100 on that. Boom. He's hacking for sure. I'm pretty sure of it. No freaking Pathfinder's gonna look like that. Let's see. Let's watch him. I don't know. Well, he's got the hacker. No? Maybe. I'm not 100. Yeah, the pulse. You got to work that out very well too. See, and I'm not gonna say this guy was hacking, but let's see. He's a Maroot. Yeah, he's not winning points by being from a Mexican clan. Well, with the Pathfinder, there is a glitch. Dude, I can't even buy me one. But yeah, this right here is one of the strongest freaking builds in the game. This right here is just a freaking animal. I need to work on my pilot. I 100% need to work on my pilot. How do I know that as a fact, Gene? Oh, John. Okay. Oh, let's see what John is saying. EF Gaming is spaz, but subs, and I know get. Okay. What do you mean bought subs? I can buy subs all day long. And it's simple. Hey, I'm having a DJ giveaway. Come on down. How do you enter? Oh, you got to subscribe. Bam, I bought a sub for a chance. Dude, I know people with freaking 20 different YouTube accounts. But they're empty subs, man. I kept close eyes there, and it's quite easy to tell. One short has 200 views with 190 likes. That doesn't mean nothing, dude. That really doesn't mean anything. What's that going to get to? They're going to end up with empty stuff, dude. And honestly, what are they gaining? You know, at the most, they're going to gain themselves an entry into the YouTube program. See, if I view my channel, I've got 302 subscribers, 3 of which came today. So I'm fairly new at this. Oh wow, it's actually showing the. Oh cool, y'all see that right there? It's cam inside a cam inside a cam inside a cam inside a cam. That's cute. I love it. I love it. I'm easily amused. Right, but even if they bought subs, all that's going to do is get them into the YouTube creator program a little quicker. Oh, thank you, Shahid. Thank you, sir. I'm definitely needing more subs. We used to do that with freaking video cameras back in the day. We would put it onto the TV and then hit the TV. And you if you look at 1960s videos and 1970s videos, they were doing that for different effects for during the concerts and stuff. You'll see the box fly left and right, and it can be kind of crazy. It's a feedback loop, is what it is. So you're feedbacking video instead of just audio. But you know, even if they buy subs, all they're really doing is fast tracking their way to the creator club and maybe getting the opportunity. But Spaz has been freaking streaming for quite a while. Well, it doesn't really matter if you do it with your other accounts or not, because it really ends up becoming an empty sub. I remember another YouTuber who I'm not going to name out. He came and dropped me subs on one day, and I went and he gave me like 10 different subs from his 10 different accounts. But it's an empty sub. You know, yeah, it's a sub in number, but all in all, they're not coming to view. They're not dropping likes. It's an empty sub. But you can buy anything you want nowadays. But what you can't buy is a good community. You get people. Come on, look at how many people we got in chat here. Oh, Duck's on? Oh, Duck's on. Hey, Duck, when you go on, man, drop your link in the thing and we'll migrate over like good little duckers. I don't want to be freaking stepping on your what do they call duck foot? Your flappers? I don't want to be stepping on your flappers. We know Duck bought all his subs. Nobody loves Duck. Yeah, once I start giving away, doing giveaways, it is gonna blow up. But it's like I say to Duck, I'm going to remain true to my roots. I'm not gonna forget the people who were there from get-go. You know, I'm not gonna forget hanging out and chatting with y'all for, you know, hours on end, hanging out and, you know, having a good old time, getting some freaking time dropping in, getting some squads up, you know, living at large with the community. And that's really what this is about, man. We gotta support each other, do it up righteous. You know, you gotta accentuate the positive, and you gotta live it up, man. if you don't enjoy every little bit of life, you're gonna let it pass you by. And letting life pass you by, that ain't gonna work, man. You don't want to miss out on the good stuff in life. All right, now I'm in a rush. I got to get my 6 kills in before Duck goes live. I want to get out of these bots anyway. Well, it looks those are 2 different directions. If you're a free-to-play player, it might be cheaper to do the Shinlu because you've got less weapons to upgrade by 1. The Shenlu can get some pretty massive damage, but it can be a glass cannon at the same time. Oh. Come on, man. Oh, I had that guy. Alright, let's go with the Shenlu. I'm going to show you the damage potential on a Shenlu. See, I can just get in there and wham, 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 wham. How did I go blind? See, now I'm waiting for that Shenlu to jump over here. There he is. Still didn't get the kill. Yeah, I've even been called the professor at times. But other people have that name, so I don't want to be the professor. Alright, now the Baglador, it has its benefits, but it's a camper bot. Oh, Butch. Or was that a Doc? So yeah, it is a 50-50. You know, just like everything in the game, everything has its strengths and its weaknesses. Like, that thing was just weak. Alright, I gotta fix that. Maybe I need to move it a little higher. There we go. I'm also having issue with going blind, especially when hitting someone with my beholder. Yeah, it's the drone, it's also the ability. That airplane right there I'm locked onto, if he's linked to somebody, when he first takes off, he'll give people, that airplane right there, he'll give people the ability to, blind people. Got him. Might not have gone to me, but I know I earned it. But everything has... not at range, for sure. In fact, I should upgrade a SC regular Corona and do a side-by-side to see what does what. Because now with the regular Coronas being moved down into Tier 3, you no longer have the intel. Which means they don't have the advantage of having the damage reduction. And I want to find out what weapons are used to kill these guys with ease. Not a kid. Yeah, I'm beating up on the kid, dude. I knew the faster I could get him off the map, the better my team would do. And we pulled it off from the rear. Hopefully they can continue to do so. It's a very close game. We have a slight lead by 1. But that Devourer could really turn the tables. Oh, he tied it up. It's a draw. Now, if that Mauler can't kill the Devourer, it's either going to be a draw. Oh, no. Kill the little dude. Kill the little dude. Oh! Oh, they pulled it out at the end. Oh. Devourer for the win. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. And especially with my poor playing, I think I did more for this team than I did for this team. Oh, we have Sofa King, Crimson. That was a good game. Let's see, where am I at? Oh, I got it. I don't have to be Yandi no more. Nice. Go through. Empty out all my stuffs. Missile drone. What do you mean? Oh, mission done. Oh, I saw a missile drone. That mission, yeah. My next one, I think, is tomorrow. I need to go through and let's see, what is tomorrow? Event task, all the way at the bottom. Tomorrow is deal damage with Icarus. So tomorrow, let's see. Let's go ahead and set up an Icarus hangar. So it's not you. I do not have a Mauler. I do have an Icarus, a Samjock though. Kind of good with that. It might. We could test it out tomorrow if you want. All right, so let's build this one up as an Icarus hangar. Gotta move this so I can see what's going on. Or maybe I can just go to this version. That will work better. So, alright, so Icarus is going to be the Minos. And I think Minos is the only one I have available. Yeah. So that one's going to be rough. My Minos dies very, very quickly. So we got the Minos. Alright, so I'm just going to go through this thing. Icarus. Anything Icarus is going to get pulled. Samjock, that's a good build. Alright, Demeter, Curie. Now we need one more Icarus. We got the Skiros. Now, if we look at this one, the weak one, no, those are all leveled up and they've got modules. So the bots are going to carry it because my Titan does not have modules and my pilot is fairly weak. No problem, sir. In fact, by then we may be over at Duckon's. I'm going to check to see if he's on because even though he's been invited to drop a link, No, he's not on yet. He says 1:45. So 10 minutes and Duck On will be on. So let's go ahead and grab that link. Share, copy link. Oh, now I gotta come back here, go here, go here, go here. We're gonna drop that link right there. We're gonna pin this. Oh no! Alright. I need to go here, close this, go here, tap my name, put me on timeout, replace pin message. Alright. Now at the top of the screen I've got Duck On's stream, and that was the link I just put up, but he said he's going live in 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and set up a timer. Let's see, clock's here. Timer 10 minutes. No hours. Alright. So if the timer goes off, we're going to be heading over to... You want to run a few? Okay, sir. I need to build my hangar first. I have just completed my Icarus task. I'm sorry, my Yandi task. I can run with that guy. I can run with that guy. I want to run with that guy. And that guy. Alright, so... Let's do a gas unit on it. Give them a little extra shield. That way I can have some of my Miguans over here. Oh, nah. Let's just do it at number 7. Okay. What do you use to finish that one, Rust? no stress, man. I did just get finished built up, though. Oh, let me know. I can, we can get cooking if you want. You want me to invite you now? I was just asking, what robot you use to clear the, Icarus. Nice. You're Vizzle, right? Yeah, those are strong, dude. I was thinking a Pathfinder with Webers for taking out the Nunu, but I'm not 100%. Cancel and resend. But I was also told that the Webers are a little weak. They're not quite doing it. So I need to find somebody with the Nunu and figure out what would work best. Here, man, I'm going to pass it to you. I do best in beacon games, but I'm game for anything, man. I hope I got my hanger set up right. I don't even remember what I have going first. That's the thing, man. I set that thing up so quick, I don't know what I got. It don't matter to me, dude. Dude, I've waited an hour and a half waiting for a freaking push mode once. And then it said my account was used on another device. I'm like, hell no, man, that's messed up. There we go. Oh, I thought it dropped us in. Okay. No, let me sit down for this one. Gonna go make me a coffee. Alright. Okay, you're in. Get it. Come on, guys. Get in. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of good with the Ocho. I got one early when they first came out. So I learned some tricks. Uh-oh. After this, it looks like Duck On's on. If y'all wanted to take that link. Come on, get in here. We'll fight it out. Oh, wait. Y'all are in the lead. Oh, that was a bad jump. Yes, and I've got the link on the pinned comment if you wanted to follow that. I will be there as soon as this match ends. No stress. You might miss all the smack talking you hear of him, you know. Uh-oh. What was it? Double D? He's in a bird. I can't... Yeah, forget about that beacon. Two, one. But I got the kill. Just hang out. Show how good Vizzle was. Vizzle rocks. He's a mighty fine player. He knows what he's doing. See? Told you. Double my damage. Nice. Good work, Vizzle. Alright, guys. Now, if you don't know, here's what you gotta know. At the top, I'm backing out. Yep, go. At the top of the stream, there's a pinned comment. And on that pinned comment, you're gonna find a way to get to duck on stream. Let me show you real quick. You go to this pinned comment right here. You can give it a little tap, little love, and you'll see me there. Alright guys, be good at it. Thank you for coming, and we'll do it again soon. Peace, y'all.